Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 12. We are back into Season 3 after taking that detour for the chronological order of Season 2, Episode, 15? Last episode? So, yeah, we continued on with kind of like the Senate voting theme. I was a little confused. That episode hasn't come out yet for you guys, by the time I'm recording this. So maybe once that episode airs, I'll get some comments explaining a little more of, I was a little confused on, like, how the votes and everything, or how it seemed like they were voting on something different in that episode, but I don't know what happened with the other vote, and it just confused me a little bit, but it's no big deal. It was still a good episode, and we got to meet, once again, for the second time, Detective Devo, who is just a very hilarious character in his appearance and the way he talks and everything. He's just a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this one because I got slightly spoiled. I saw the title while trying to get the episode set up. It's called Nightsisters, and I don't know a lot about the Nightsisters. All I know is I watched a playthrough of Jedi Survivor, and it is there's a Nightsister in there, and I found the character to be really interesting. I have a feeling these ones are going to be more evil than anything, like more antagonistic, I should say. Maybe not evil. Evil's probably the wrong word, but antagonistic to our Jedi. Um, but I'm looking forward to seeing them in another format, right? Because they were pretty cool in Jedi Survivor. So yeah, and I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, maybe they were shown or maybe they were mentioned in the first 6 movies, but I think as far as shows wise, this is the first time I'm seeing them in a show. So yeah, let's get started here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The swiftest path to destruction is through vengeance. I started reading it and was slurring my words, so I just went with it. Oh boy, Ventress is back. Damn. I always like how when they're blowing up, they start going down as if they're sinking, but they're in space, so. Hmm. Uh-oh. Killer. Damn. Really? Oh. Damn. Okay. I didn't see that coming. Well, before they started talking about her growing stronger, obviously, I felt it once he started talking, but if you asked me before this episode, never would have thought about it. Oh shit. Nice. That ship she's flying is pretty cool. Oh, she's hit too. Well, so he's on the Separatist ship. No can do, honey. Is this how he's gonna try to do it? Is just by leaving her here? Damn. I mean, we didn't see her in the 3 movies. Is this how it happens? Or does she escape again for now? And it has to be dealt with later again? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Nice. I like seeing Ventress fight. Damn. That's the plan. Oh shit. She's becoming powerful. That was enough to shake him loose. That's good. But also, bad situation to be in. That was a little weird. I guess just the everything happening causing the thing to shift. Are they gonna take her prisoner? No, well. Oh, can his still fly even after that landing? Can all theirs still fly? Yeah, I think Ventress is still gonna get away. Maybe. They're just gonna think she's dead. Okay. What does Ventress do now, though? She knows she was left to die. Hmm. I don't think he was too happy about it, but he did do it. The scavenger ship. I don't think you know who you're fucking with. Buddy. Dathomir. Yeah. I. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah. I knew it sounded familiar. That was from Jedi Survivor. They went to Dathomir. The funny thing is I just watching the episode, I forgot it was called Nightsisters. Oh shit. Oh. Not a stranger, huh? Oh. Interesting. I like that water of life looks very ominous. It reminds me so much of like I can't remember what they're called, but they're from Doctor Who. They're the ones that turn like the sixth Doctor into the seventh Doctor or something like that. Or seventh into eighth, I can't remember the numbers. Uh damn. The freaking I guess it's just that race, it doesn't have to be Honda's people. The Force. Okay. So she was taken by a Jedi. When did it go Sith? She had hair. Damn. So she lost her master. Again. Goes a little dark, maybe. Yo. Yep. This is a great episode, holy shit. They just voodoo witchy shit. Hmm. Damn. Invisibility mist. That's crazy. Not full invisibility, but to most. Okay. Perhaps, but hmm. Alright. Cool. Pretty neat looking. Kinda reminds me of a turret from Portal. Like at least the middle, like long part. You would think you could just use the door, but I guess not. Hopefully there's no guard patrols out there and they're like, hey, there's a hole in the wall. He just sleeps like he's dead. Alright. Oh, well. It hit him. Ooh. He's kinda able to sense him. He does think they're Jedi. Fighting three of them off. Granted, only one's a Jedi, or a, Sith, but Damn, look at that. Looks great. Oh, that's cool. Is Dooku gonna have to do it with his own hand? Man, if only you gave her a poison, like, that would kill him. Like, that would have worked perfectly if it was a poison that killed him, rather than a poison that just made it a little harder for him to fight. Oh, shit! He's got the lightning. Oh my god. Just... Oh, recovering a little bit. Okay. And then save them. Damn. They just come back. Next time, can you give us some poison that can actually kill? Okay, not angry about it. Okay. Ah. So she's gonna contact him. Hmm. Oh. Wait. That shouldn't work out in the timeline, right? Yeah, it's not who I'm thinking of. That is it, guys, for episode 12. That was really good. That was really good. Yeah, so right there at the end there, I was thinking to myself, is it possible that she's gonna give him Darth Maul? But no, Darth Maul was back with Qui-Gon and younger Obi-Wan, wasn't he? And that's where we saw him like fall and supposedly die. I think I have heard some spoiler rumors. I don't know. It's either people joking or it'll end up being true that he didn't actually die in that fall, you know. But that'll be yet to be seen until I watch more of the Star Wars universe and if we ever see him show up again in past that point. But regardless, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was with Qui-Gon and all that, which would have been way before this, right? So, um, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting my timelines messed up. We'll see. But regardless, this was a really good episode. So Ventress is getting too powerful, and Palpatine is actually a little scared right now. So he sends Dooku to take her out and be like, yeah, she's too strong, just end her. And it's like, you know, they do there is that whole. I've always been like weird with that rule of like the rule of twos when it comes to Sith. Like, there's always like a master and an apprentice, and that's it. But a lot of the times we have the apprentice having an apprentice as well. But I guess maybe they're not, like, I guess it's maybe two Sith Lords, and she's not a Sith Lord yet. Maybe she was getting too close to the power level of a Sith Lord, so they're like, okay, there can only be two, so, you know, you need to kill her, kind of thing. But yeah, regardless, yeah, getting too strong. We saw her, like, put up a hell of a fight, like, more than I feel like she's ever done before against Obi-Wan and Anakin here. Um, but basically tried to turn his own men on one of their ships that she was on, destroyed it, and hoped to have destroyed her. Still doesn't realize that she's alive. He thought that that was Jedi attacking because of the weapons and all that, so it was just a really interesting play. And to find out, I mean, obviously we learned a lot about Ventress this episode, like a lot of her backstory with her being a baby to, I don't know if she was actually Mother Talzin's kid or if she was just like a baby that was born on that planet, but either way, she was a Night Sister. Now, I don't know a lot about Dathomir and the Nightsisters and everything, but I do remember when I watched the playthrough of Jedi Survivor, they talked about how, like, the Nightsisters' powers are similar to the Force. Like, it's essentially them using the Force in a different way, I think, right? Like, taking the same power system and manipulating it into a different form. I think that's how it is, or that's how I vaguely remember it being explained by a random person on YouTube, so maybe they're wrong too. I just want to leave the possibility open for that. But it would make sense that if she was born on that planet, then she maybe was, you know, more force sensitive, and then she was raised by a Jedi to learn how to use it in that way. He died, and she went a little darker, more into revenge territory, and Dooku saw that and cultivated it. It's a really interesting backstory. I mean, it's kind of generic if you really want to like boil it down, but it was more than I ever thought we'd get for Ventress, which makes me happy. So, but yeah, I don't think we ever see her in the movies that come after this part in the story. So I think at some point Ventress is gonna die within the series. Either that, or she lives and goes off somewhere and just doesn't participate in these wars and events anymore. But I don't know if that's how it'll go down. But yeah, really cool seeing Dathomir, Mother Talzin, kind of a little bit of them, like the same weapons from like the minions had the same weapons, those bows with like the purple bowstring and stuff was and some of the other weapons were very similar. But yeah, so I think the males on that planet are this, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the same race of Darth Maul, right? So I wonder if it's gonna be, if that's what this person's gonna look like that they're trying to peddle off to Dooku. And will that be an assassin too? Is that how they try to get him? Is by having like this new apprentice show up and then kill him? Or I don't know. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. But I imagine we're continuing on. Like, usually when things end like this, we don't just leave it. So I wonder if this arc will end in Ventress's death, or if she will stick around a bit longer and it won't be until a later season for her death. But certainly interesting. The lightsaber fights were really good this episode. It was really fun watching him. The choreography was cool. I really liked when he jumped into the middle of that room and just like had the lightsaber up to his face like that. That was really badass. Fighting with that drug. Now, you know, I wish it would have explained why they couldn't have just used a drug that would kill him rather than a drug that makes his vision blurry and easier to fight. But it is what it is. So. But yeah, the fighting was badass. I don't know if we've seen him use Force Lightning before. I feel like we might have in the movies. But it's always cool seeing Force Lightning come out. I'm glad like it's used very sparsely, and it's not something that's done like all the time. So because it's cool when it comes out, but I think it would be one of those things where if it was used a lot, I'd be like, oh, this shit again, you know? So, very cool. It's kind of like the Force, too, where they don't always, like, we had, uh, Ventress using the Force a lot this episode with, like, choking Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then when she got aboard the scavenger ship, she like force choked all of them, like pushed them all away, and then pulled them back in. Like it was, we saw a lot more of it, and that's one thing that our Jedi's don't do a lot of. Like they'll move things around a little bit. Sometimes they'll push people a tiny bit to get an advantage, but they don't typically use the Force to like a lot in a fight. And every now and then they do, and it makes it really interesting and dynamic when they do it. It makes me want it more, but I've learned to kind of enjoy the obscurity of them using it very rarely. So anyway, yeah. I really like this episode. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really interested in the storyline and seeing where we go with Ventress and all that. So, but I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Links in the description below. You get 2 episodes ahead of time through the early access tier. The link should also be popping up on the screen. I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.